Welcome to another episode of What's the Status, Travis. I'm your host, Trav. My boy Ray is in the fucking building today.
Yep.
Special guest to me. He kind of alright though, but you know how we got to do, man. First, we got to play these beats, and we got to have our drink. You feel me? Let's go, let's go. R.I.P. Train. Gone but not forgotten because we was gone for a minute. Your boy had to deal with some shit, but we here. He wouldn't want it any other way. Shout out to all my family that pulled up this weekend, all my cousins. Good time, growth time. We can get to it. You feel me? Big Ray in the building.
Niggas had me faded, man.
Oh, lit.
Toe up from the flow up.
Lit is not the answer. We was a different type of lit. Got a good show for you today.
Oh yeah, you know we about to talk some shit.
About to talk a little shit today for sure. Again, welcome to another episode of What's the Status, Travis. I'm your host, Travis, and you see, got my boy here. You know what I'm saying? My boy Ray, introduce yourself.
It's your boy Ray. You heard just Ray, not Raymond. Don't play with me.
His name's really Raymond.
It's really not. It's really not. I won't respond, and I might slap you.
His mama call him Ray, R.I.P. I'm gonna call him Raymond. I'm gonna call him Raymond. All right. That's a fact. Well, look, man, we got a lot of things going on today. A couple topics to talk about as well. But let's get to it, cause the weather has changed. You niggas know exactly what fucking time it is. Cause this is a weather report for a certain ilk, a certain type of individual, certain type of female. Now remember I told and asked you motherfuckers, can you get, you know what I'm saying, fly in the fall? You feel me? Can you put it together in any weather? You know what I'm saying? So you know me. This weather report I'm gonna give y'all is for the people that come outside probably 6 o'clock. And right now it's getting dark, so the freaks come out about 5:30. Feel what I'm saying? Y'all got it
fast.
Getting dark fast. Dark as me. You heard? That shit was funny, nigga.
You a black nigga.
Fuck you, nigga.
We got to fix this lighting too, because this should make me look light skinned, and I don't like it.
You is a little light skinned. You got some light skin in you.
I'm not like
you definitely got some light skin in you.
I'm not light skinned.
That's
I don't like it. I don't like it.
My boy definitely got some light skin in him.
Wintertime,
but
I'm about to start getting bright.
That's a fact. But this weather report is for the back outside boys and the hometown hood harlots. And today it is 50 degrees. Cold as a motherfucker because it's raining. It's going to go down to about 48. 35% chance of rain in about an hour. So if y'all are outside out here on this Veterans Day, shout out to our veterans. Thank you for your service for sure. My grandfather was a veteran. My other grandfather was a veteran. I got a lot of cousins that was veterans. Shout out my nephew Flirty, my cousin Terrence McLeod. If I missed you, thank you for your service for
Shout
sure.
out my boy Dame, my boy Lamar, my boy Sean. It's a couple of y'all. Salute.
Appreciate y'all. We wouldn't be here without y'all sacrificing what y'all did for us. But yeah, dress up warm in that motherfucker, all right? Because it is not the motherfucking warmest no more. Mm-hmm. But get into some things real quick. You know, over here we do word of the day. And my man brought up word of the day. What was it for us today, bro?
I think we went with nepotism.
No, it wasn't nepotism. Today was cronyism.
See, I'm getting them mixed up. They real similar.
For sure. I think nepotism is when you are putting your family at a certain level due to the power that you have, or you're giving them certain advantages due to the power that you have.
Yeah, so if I'm the boss, you my brother, I'm going to put you in a position of power because you my brother.
Exactly. Now, cronyism is,
if I'm the boss and you my friend, whether or not you got good qualifications or not, I'm going to put you in a position, I'm going to give you some love, I'm going to give you something.
Now, I feel like in all genders and races this occurs. To a certain extent.
Absolutely. This is where me and him disagree. And we're going to get straight to it. He said that the white people do it way more than the black people. I said it's probably about 50-50. I feel like niggas do that shit just as much as white people do. Because from my perspective, I don't want to say like it's second nature to people, but it's more so if I'm in a position of power, or if I'm in a position where I can give somebody else something, you tend to go more with your race because you're comfortable with the people. You want to be comfortable with the people you're around. So white people promote white people because they're comfortable around white people. Niggas promote niggas because they're comfortable around niggas. I have seen this firsthand. So it's not just, for the spite of debating. I've seen it. And I feel like niggas do it just as much.
First off,
Y'all don't like that white people do that shit because white people definitely, they more blatant and obvious about the shit. But niggas do that shit too.
Stop. Here's where I disagree with him right now.
Just being real.
One, I vehemently disagree because on one hand...
Damn, vehemently? God damn.
Vehemently, you heard?
Nigga throwing words on top of words of the day. God damn.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying that because, one, I don't believe that we are ever... I think they do it more simply from numbers. They're more so or more likely to be in positions of power to make those decisions.
So you saying statistically straight up numbers? Okay.
Statistically, numbers wise alone, they already beat us and do it more than us in that space. I agree with you. I've been in spaces, worked in not multiple fields, but in different corporations where you see that occur as well too. So I'm not saying that doesn't occur. But to say that it happened, that we do it more than Caucasians do it, I'd have to just disagree with you. I think the numbers alone say that, and also I just think history doesn't support your argument. To that you say what?
You gotta give me an example of where history doesn't support the argument.
About how long ago would you consider us to have relatively even some sort of type of equality in rights?
Wait a minute.
Let me finish.
Moving the goalpost,
I'm not
brother.
moving no goal. Let me finish. Let me walk you. This is my point. Let me walk the point down, and then you can reply. History shows you that one, we weren't in positions of power in this country for a very long time to even be able to make a decision and put ourselves in position. That's one. Two, because we had the late start to it, not saying that there isn't people that do so, I don't think we have had the most ability to do so. Also, we have created this somewhat, which is what of our own doing is pitting against each other, crabs in a barrel type mentality. So a lot of times when it's time to come together and bring people up, you don't necessarily see it. We always trying to be up there and then say, catch up, nigga. You feel me? That's just within culture. For me personally,
I feel like you're making you're taking position of power and you're making it a real small category, because I feel like when you saying like position of power, you're like, oh well, we don't, as historically black people don't have many positions of power. In what aspect though? Because a position of power could be I own my own barbershop and I hire a black barber. I am the boss of this shop. This is my shop. I choose to hire the black guy over the white guy. It's a position of power. I decided to go with my race instead of, or a friend of mine, or my little brother that cuts hair too, over the guy who already has his license, already has experience, but he just happens to be white. You feel what I'm saying? So when you say position of power, we're not talking about the damn president. I'm just saying in general, if I have a position to where I can lift up somebody else as a black man, chances are I'm going to try to lift up another black man. Now, I do understand what you mean in a sense where crabs in the barrel, I made it out, y'all niggas got to figure it out. I do understand that aspect of it.
True.
But in a general, I feel like, again, I've seen it where it's a person of color and they've decided all they're going to interview or all they're going to at least give a chance for a position is another person of color. Like you automatically gravitate to a person of color rather than a white person, regardless of whether they're qualified or not.
Which is understood. What I'm saying to you is the question was, our debate was solely based on who does it more. And what I'm saying to you is, statistically, it already smacks your point to the sense that we haven't been in power enough in any of those realms for the longer than them, for them to be able to do so. Then you asked me historically, where has there been points of doing so? What I'm saying to you is, right here in Auburn, New York, there's only 2 African American officials that have ever been elected. So, for an example, if you want an example of history, And that's Brian Muldrow and Rhoda Overstreet. You feel what I'm saying to you? So even in that realm, history hasn't put us in a place to be able to now where they are. She could dictate where some of that money goes throughout the county. You get what I'm saying to you, or to our kids. What I'm saying is, historically, we haven't been in that space
Politically.
Period. And
You're talking about politics right now.
I'm talking about. I gave you an example. That was my example I gave, but there's many other examples as well too. How many black-owned businesses are in Auburn, New York? I'm just giving you examples if you want them. You get what I'm saying to you? So what I'm saying to you is, I get what you mean. We have definitely come a long way and are in much more positions of power. There's more black businesses. It's more promoted to do so things of that nature. And I'm not just saying solely here. I'm saying across the world. I agree with that. But to say we are in a position where we do that more, we just aren't numbers wise in a position to be able to do it more.
I didn't say we do it more. I said it's 50-50.
Well, your original argument prior to was we do it more.
Talking all Cam?
Yeah, look at you. I hate him. So you got to catch this boy. You got to catch this boy when it's time. But now I feel you. Let's move forward from there, though. But last week, usually we got a part called quick hits. Feel what I'm saying to you? But we realized and came to the realization that them hits usually ain't so quick. Feel me? Hey, yo. So what I'm saying is, we're gonna do a few things. First thing I need to get off, I need a little ISO for me. You know what I'm saying? Pass the ball over here. Let me get mine off. Excuse me. Season finale of Penguin was last night. God damn it! And what I must say is,
fuck DC.
Fuck him. I don't even got no alliance to Marvel, DC, whatever they is. At a BC, I ain't got no alliance to nobody. I like good television. And I must say, Penguin, hands down, the best show I've seen in 10 years. The season finale was absolutely epic. Okay? Absolutely epic. First off, let's just talk about the season as a whole. From episode 1 through finale, this shit did not have no let up. You got action, you got storyline, you got drama, you got twists, you got turns, and you just got the buildup of a character that was absolutely written to a T and played to a T by Colin Farrell.
What fucks with Colin Farrell?
My man not only looked the part, and it didn't even look like him. It took us about 3 weeks to figure out it was even him behind the mask.
Nah, you knew.
I ain't know. I ain't know until after. So what I am going to say to you is that's number one. Number two, the way this character took you on a roller coaster was insane. Like, you look at Penguin, you could tell he wasn't the one that had it. In the beginning, they're like, oh, he was just the one they picked on. Obviously, my man knows the comic book, so correct me if I'm wrong, but just from the show that I'm looking at, you could tell he was the underdog. But then he just does sleazy shit to get himself up to the top. So, like, he throws the girl he was driving as a driver in Arkham so that he could get moved up to underboss under Falcone. He does everything he possibly can to attempt to get to the top to make his mom proud. And you look at moments like, damn, he's a sleazeball, but you like, damn, that was smart as a motherfucker. You got that shit done. Like, you constantly emotionally are going through, do I fuck with this nigga or do I not fuck with him? And then you get to a space where he just does sleazeball shit. The man dubs his brothers, goes back home, acts like ain't nothing happened. You feel me? Once you realize that, it's like, damn, you can't fuck with this nigga. You feel what I'm saying to you? And then you go back and it's like, well, damn, how the hell he get out of that? It's like you love his cunningness and you love his ability to always be thinking 10, 12 steps ahead. But also it's like how he does it is like it tests your moral compass. It's like, I'm watching a show, but do you want to root for this nigga or do you want to not like this nigga? All right, hands down, best show I had. I ain't gonna hold you. Did I miss
10 years?
10 years, easy. Not even a conversation.
That's wicked.
Not even name a better one.
So many shows, but I've never seen this shit. DC don't get no play in my crib, so
I'm telling you right now, don't even watch it as being. I'm telling you, this ain't even that. This is like the Wire of comic book television. I'm telling you right now, it has everything you're looking for: gangster shit, emotional shit, therapeutic shit, twists and turns. This shit is epic. I'm telling you, hands down epic. But it had me thinking, big dog. I said the best show I've seen in the past 10 years. I'm standing on that. I'm standing on that. Facts. But what I ask this is this. Me and you watched a lot of movies, a lot of gangster movies, a lot of movies, period, in life. Who is your most underrated gangster or villain of all time? So not your typicals. Underrated. So not your typicals like Tony Montana or Avon Barksdale from The Wire, or even movies too. Actually, I'm gonna do we can do television series and movies if you want.
Underrated.
Underrated though. A gangster that was in a movie that niggas might not. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, that's a tough ass question on the spot.
That's
most
not a
underrated. Damn.
Tough.
Gangster, like
Gangster or villain? Underrated.
You keep moving the goalposts, brother. Are we talking about like villains or are we talking about like gangster like mob movies?
I'm talking because here's my thing. The reason I'm saying gangster or villain is this series blurred the lines for me. This was like Goodfellas and DC clashed and made the best fucking baby in the world.
I just watched Goodfellas last week too.
Like it's gangster shit for real, bro. But it's based in superhero context, is what I'm saying. So it don't matter. You pick. For me, I'll go first if you need me to. For me, if anybody's seen the movie In Too Deep, the nigga LL Cool J when he was God with Omar Epps. In Too Deep, go check it out. The nigga said, "You ain't no cop, Jay Reed." All right, I got him. I
can't give you a.
I also got Nucky Thompson and Boardwalk Empire. Gotta watch that as well too. I also got Chris from The Wire. Now Chris wasn't no boss, but Chris was a hitter. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking not the main, like, cause a lot of niggas
give you an answer to that. I can't.
A lot of niggas would be like Omar, my man who played Omar in The Wire, right? Or then you get like Max from Shadows.
But you said underrated though, so if it's underrated, it can't be like the main character.
Exactly.
Type nigga. It gotta be.
That's what I'm saying.
The other niggas.
Think about it. But I'm telling you, when you watch, I'm gonna encourage you. I know you don't like DC. I promise you, bro. When you hear this shit, when you watch this shit, you hooked. 8 episodes, you could binge watch it in a day. Again, I want to give a round of applause to the Penguin. Again, standing on it. Best show. 10 motherfucking years. All right, moving on from there, we got some crazy Texas ass lady. That shit just don't make no motherfucking sense, okay? This shit just don't make no damn sense, okay? Like crimes are crimes. Like crimes happen. There's all various an array of crimes of things that can occur, right? But there's just some shit that sometimes it's like, are you bugged the fuck out, or did you think this through? You feel what I'm saying? Like, did you have a thought before you did this shit?
So what she do? Tell us what she did.
I knew this dumb motherfucker was dumb when I heard her name. Jupiter Bryson. Jupiter.
Chill, bro.
I knew this motherfucker was dumb when I heard her name. Jupiter Bryson.
Shit.
Of Texas. Right? Now, it's one thing, right? It's not even this. Remember Brenda's had a baby? Mm-hmm. She was young. No excuse to put your baby in the trash. None.
Nah.
You feel me? None. Brenda. Was no excuse, Brenda. Okay? But you know what I'm saying? You was young. You was scary. It wasn't a time where young kids had kids. I'm saying I can understand your nerves, like shit like that. But not my girl, Jupiter. Jupiter Bryson of Texas tried to sell her baby on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, some motherfuckers just don't be thinking shit through.
Jupiter Bryson tried to sell her baby next to the $50 backyard slide, the plastic joint from Tom. It went Jupiter's baby, the slide for the backyard for $50, the sneakers that got a crease in them for $25. Then it went Jupiter's baby again. The timeline was crazy.
Yo.
You feel me? Jupiter was out here trying to sell her baby next to the 1960 lawnmower.
How much was the baby? You gotta tell us.
Chill, bro.
Putting the price next to anything else. How much was she going for? I'm just saying.
Oh my God. Hey yo, Jupiter is foul. I just want y'all to know that, okay?
Trying to sell your baby on Facebook is nasty work, man.
First off, yes. Okay? Complete nasty work.
Nasty work.
Now, granted, which makes it nastier is she was literally trying to do this. However, she scammed multiple families to the tune of $30,000.
How the fuck? Wait a minute now. Run that back, Turbo.
Yeah.
How the fuck you scam somebody out of buying a baby?
To the tune of $30,000.
Motherfuckers was really putting money up?
My nigga. She was on there talking about anybody that's looking for adoption, I'm willing to sell my baby. This was the ad on Facebook next to the slide for the backyard.
How the...
It was baby Ju in the slide. It was baby Ju.
Nigga keep saying the slide. So wait, she said, I'm putting my baby up for adoption. How much y'all got?
Yeah. And niggas was paying.
Niggas was Venmoing some bread.
And she was taking the cash gone. Now,
Oh,
Jupiter, if you see a
man.
picture of Jupiter, I'm going to put it up here. Jupiter looked like a mix of Catch Me Outside, Whoa Vicky with mad tattoos.
Nigga said, catch me outside mixed with Whoa Vicky.
Mixed with Whoa Vicky. I'm dead ass. With mad tattoos. You know what I'm saying? This was the wildest shit I ever heard. But here's the question we're really not asking. Who the fuck tries to buy a baby off of Facebook Marketplace?
Who was sending the bread?
Where are y'all at in life? Where y'all think...
You think maybe motherfuckers was thinking like, all right, she probably asking for like a handout or she needs some assistance, so we gonna send her some bread to get the baby some clothes or some shit like that. Or like they seen the picture of the baby next to the slide and they thinking maybe mom's trying to get the money to buy the baby the slide. So they send her the bread like, here, Merry Christmas, you know what I'm saying? Get that little baby to
Listen, human trafficking is not okay.
you can't be that stupid. Like my
Go
first
ahead.
question I was
Go
gonna
ahead.
ask is how the fuck child services ain't get involved? Like nobody seen this, nobody reported this.
This is the problem.
I've
okay?
seen motherfuckers report shit for less on Facebook.
Way less. Niggas is telling on you stealing a piece of gum from the corner store. You ain't gonna tell CPS they trying to sell a whole baby?
Bitch tried to sell a baby and was getting paid.
30 racks. But my thing is, there's scams, but this is, for y'all to fall for that one is outlandish. Look at me. God forbid I'm never able to create my own. Shout out Trizzy Mac. In the event I'm not and I need to adopt a child, the last source I'm using is Facebook Marketplace, and I'm definitely not trying to give a baby up for adoption next to no fucking toys on Facebook Marketplace. Niggas got the 1976 Pinto for $300 as is, and then you see Jupe on the next
Yo.
slide.
You said that shit was in Texas?
In
Chill,
Yeah, the laws is different down there, man. Niggas give it up down there.
Hey, yo, man, keep your kids, man. Y'all got, you know what I'm saying? Find a
What
family
happened to
member.
the old school way where they used to dump the baby on the church steps and shit like that?
Hey, yo, all right.
What happened to shit like that?
His
I ain't
name
saying
is-
throw the baby in a dumpster, but you know, when you ain't got it, you just take him to the church and give him to God.
All right, moving forward. This nigga is out of pocket. Keep your kids. We do not condone trafficking, no youth. And please, by all means, do not sell your motherfucking kids on Facebook Marketplace, okay? God damn.
Marketplace. I don't fuck with Facebook.
All right. So I was watching some shit earlier, and this question came up. Well, somebody asked a girl this question. You know, a lot of girls will come up to you when you're talking to you. You see a lot of them. Oh, I like the little things in life. It's the, what's your love language? Oh, when you just remember this and you just do the little stuff.
Lies.
Can I finish my
My
question?
bad.
Appreciate you, brother. And if you do that, that's what keeps me.
Lies.
Those are the things that make my heart warm. It's not the money. It's not the clothes. It's none of those things. It's the little stuff. My question to you, big dog, was what percentage of that do you think is accurate and what percentage of that do you think is bullshit?
I think I'm gonna probably give it a good 87% of that is bullshit. Now, don't get me wrong. Little things do matter. You know, what ain't there a song? Little booties matter. Little shit matters. It does. But it doesn't matter to the extent of I bought you a flower on Wednesday and that's why you ain't leave me yet, bitch. No, that's not true. I came home and you did the dishes one day. No, that's not true. If the dishes is piled up in the fucking sink from Sunday to Friday and I do them bitches on Saturday, from Sunday to Friday, you gonna be fucking tight. Don't tell me because I did them once on Saturday that it makes a difference. It don't. It don't. That little shit don't mean... I'm not going to say it don't mean nothing. But it ain't the reason she fucking stays. She stays for stability. She stays because, you know, maybe she do fuck with you. But it ain't because you bought her flowers one time in fucking February, motherfucker. That ain't it.
But what if you buy them all the time, Ray?
What?
What
Who
if
the
you
fuck buys flowers all the time? Nigga,
What if you do?
what the fuck?
What if you do all those things all the time,
Who
Ray?
the fuck does that all the time? All the time?
Majority of the time.
Who the fuck does that?
Ain't nobody perfect.
Get the fuck out of here, dog. Like, can we just be fucking real? Nobody's doing shit like that all the time. I'm not buying you flowers every fucking week.
No.
I'm not buying you fucking cookies every time, you know, you sick or depressed or feeling bad about your fucking self. I'm not doing that. We fucking adults. I got other shit that my money could get spent on. I'm not doing that. No.
So I'm gonna give you a little bit. I think it's more like 75%. The other 25% is out here.
I'll tell you like this.
Looking for the bag.
It matters. Shit like that, I will say this. Shit like that matters in the beginning. When you trying to like court her or you trying to impress her, that shit matters then. But if y'all 10 years deep, she gonna look at me like, nigga, you know what you could have spent? We could have got fucking toilet paper with that money. You weren't here buying these dirty ass flowers that's gonna die in 2 days. Get the fuck out of here, dog. What I'm gonna do with I can't wipe my ass with roses.
That's a fact. So listen, that kind of leads me into my next question. So you with your significant other, and in doing so, you know what I'm saying? We gotta sometimes as men and women, you go into a relationship, there's certain things that you look for before you kind of dive into it, or try to at least think that you could sift out before you dive into that relationship, right? But once you in it, right? You made the dive, you did what you did.
Right.
I was watching this shit the other day. I was sliding through my timeline. Dude hit his girl on social media as a nigga named Mitch.
Oh, you made up some fake page type shit?
He ends up, yo, personal trainer, meet me here for dinner. Excuse me. Shorty pull up. He pull up like, yo, what you doing here? She like, why you recording me? He basically said, yo, I'm Mitch, bitch. I got you. Can't believe you was about to do this to me, ... My question to you is, and I'll answer after. Is it toxic to test your partner in that manner? Or is it valid in some cases?
That's never valid. That's never valid in no case. That's whole ass nigga shit. If you feel the need to go that far,
don't be with that motherfucker.
Ain't no sense in doing it. Ain't no sense in being with that bitch, my nigga. If you gotta come up with first, come on, my nigga. Like, 100% is toxic. You are spending your time making up fake pages and accounts and numbers and all that shit to get your girl to go. If you did all of that, then nigga, what the fuck are you with her for?
Let me not shoot him, Bill. Let's get it off that topic. At any point in time in your relationship, it is okay to test your relationship in any way.
When you say not like that.
So what is warranted then?
What you mean?
In what ways can you test your relationship? Because think about it, we kind of do it in the beginning. If I bring a shorty over, a lot of times I'm not just here, take the bag, whatever. I don't leave with money. Feel me? But shorty, I might cook a meal for her. The way she appreciates that meal will tell me what type of things she does appreciate. Now, I done cooked meals for pieces of shit. You feel me? You feel what I'm saying to you? That's a fact. You know what I'm saying, bitch? And I need my motherfucking groceries back, bitch. I'm gonna send y'all the list.
My thing is like,
but nah, let me finish. Let me finish. I need my fucking money back, bitch. All them motherfucking noodles and shit I was boiling, bitch. Nah, but
this nigga think he a chef.
but nah. In any way, because you think in the beginning they do it to us too. Like, yo, this nigga do that.
It's not test though. It's not it's not like premeditated tests. My thing is, if we really rocking and we riding, I'm gonna do what I do. You gonna do what you do. When shit come up, that's your test.
That's when it gets addressed.
I'm not saying you purposely forget your wallet, but you know, you go to a restaurant and say you left the shit in the car. Oh shit, I gotta run to the car, and then she nah, babe, I got it. Don't worry about it. Shit like that. You know what I mean? Not like premeditated tests, but when shit come up, yo, something happened, the car got fucked up, I had to pay for that, so I'm missing out on the and then shorty hold it down, no questions asked, and hold you back. Shit like that.
You a phone checker?
Hell no.
Me either.
Hell no.
I'm gonna tell you right now, nigga. I'm not checking your phone, and when I ain't gonna lie and say I haven't. I probably checked about 1-2 phones
I did it once.
in life.
So I didn't check the phone. I checked the computer because the shit was right on, bruh. It was some dumb shit, but the shit was right on the fucking desktop. I was like, what the fuck is this? So, and it wasn't like I was like looking for the shit. Yeah. I'm using the damn laptop and the shit right on the desktop. So I'm clicking on it. What the fuck is this? And then, you know what I mean? Me and Shorty had a conversation that turned into and got resolved and whatnot. But I ain't never been like, no, oh, she sleep. Let me go through her phone. Fuck no, that's weirdo ass shit.
Facts. We ain't never gonna do that. And
that's
one
weird
nigga,
shit.
you end up hurting yourself. You feel what I'm saying to you?
I mean, you searching and fishing for shit that you don't want to fucking know, my nigga.
You really don't want to know.
You don't want to know.
And motherfucker, you ain't going through my shit. If you don't trust me that much, don't be with me.
No.
That's a fact. No. But nah, I had to get you. I agree with you. Real talk. Like I don't think that's going a little bit extreme. I think you need to have a level of trust for your partner for sure.
My thing is, there's other things in a relationship that you have to deal with, and if I have to deal with all that other shit in a relationship on top of not trusting your ass, then what the fuck am I doing the rest of this shit for?
Exactly.
That should be the last thing I got to worry about.
However, let me ask this question for you: is if you get cheated on, is it an automatic dub for your partner?
If you get cheated on, is it an automatic dub?
And if not, what's the circumstances in which you'll take her back?
I think the circumstances depend on your relationship, because if you a piece of shit nigga. And say shit like, you know, liking bitches' pictures, or she see you on this bitch Instagram or in this bitch DM, and she's dealing with all of that because you a piece of shit nigga. After a certain time, a bitch gonna get fed up with shit like that, and then she gonna start doing it. Mm-hmm. And then it could be vice versa. You feel what I'm saying? But I feel like is that an end? Is it an end all be all? Sometimes it is, sometimes it ain't. I mean, you got bitches that get beat the fuck up and stay. So I feel like honestly.
For you,
for me,
you get cheated on.
I'll put it to you like this:
you get cheated on, and for you, it becomes is her doing so an automatic? Don't matter what you do, nigga. And I'm gonna ask you another question.
If I get cheated on, is it an automatic? Nah, I wouldn't say automatic. Nah, I wouldn't say automatic.
A lot of niggas.
I'll tell you this though. She put her hands on me. The bitch is out of here.
Out of here. I'm gonna tell you why.
I do not tolerate none of that.
Let me stay right there.
None of that.
Let me stay right there.
None of that. I don't tolerate. I would. If she cheat, we could probably talk about it, work it out, and figure it out. It'll be fucked up. It'll be a fucked up situation for a little bit. We could probably talk it out and work it out. Bitch, you put your hands on me, you out of here, buddy. Out of here. We not gonna. There ain't shit to talk about.
I'm gonna tell you why too.
Shit to talk about.
Let me get the floor real quick. I'm gonna tell you why. One, I ain't never put my hands on a female day in my life. So with that being said, don't put your hands on me.
There ain't nothing I could do to you for you unless I'm physically trying to put my child in danger and you gotta physically help him.
One,
there's no reason for you to put your fucking
that's
hands
facts.
on me.
Two, you know you putting me at a disadvantage. That's a coward move on you. You know when you put your hands on me, if I put my hands on you, I'm automatically up out of here. So what I'm saying to you is there's no sense if you feel like you can violate me in that space, because you know if a man did it, I would take it there, win, lose, or draw. But you know I can't touch you. That means you're taking advantage of me at that point.
Not that you can't, you won't.
I won't. No, I can't. Personally, you're right. I can't and won't, because personally I can't bring myself to do so.
I won't. I can.
That's a fact.
I absolutely can, but I won't.
That's a fact.
That's discipline. But
sure.
Still, like just going like you talking about what's a game breaker or whatever. You put your hands on me, you're out of here, buddy.
That's a fact. I'm with that one.
I don't deal with none of that.
Moving forward, the game breaker was done. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sad. I kind of feel it was coming. We talked about it a little bit off mic a couple days ago, but the Don Dada has become our presidente again for the second term. All right.
Ooh, that nigga on some shit too, boy.
And he came in, kicking the door. What number president is he?
Well, he got to be, 46 now, right?
Waving the 46, you heard? That's what he was doing. My man Ray came in here and told me this nigga.
So here's the thing, right? Yo. I don't know if this shit is true. I seen the shit online. I tried to research it. And there was a couple little news articles and shit, but
Facts.
basically the same thing is, well, I ain't gonna say same, but when the nigga got elected last time, nigga came in shooting. I'm cutting this down, shutting that down, and it was real definitive. I seen the video. I don't know, because they got a lot of them AI videos going around, motherfuckers talking and shit. So I don't know how true it is. So this is not fact-based yet, but I seen a video of the nigga, and he said, the first thing I'm gonna do is pass a bill that says there's only 2 genders, male and female, and they're assigned at birth. So I would say, yo, this nigga came into the election and started shooting at the LGBT, excuse me, how you say it? LGBTQ community.
For sure, which we ain't got no problems with y'all, you feel me?
And I'm like, damn, nigga.
However, I just want y'all to know, y'all voted for that man. You feel me? You put him in there. He gonna do some shit. He gonna do some shit you like. He gonna do some shit you don't like. But with that being said, make sure y'all just, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta reap what you sow and lay in the bed that you in. But it brought me to think this though. Me and you get in office. We gotta make a decision. First day we in. You got a law to change right now. What law are you changing?
We talking federally or statewide?
Don't matter. It's your law. You can make it happen.
I ain't gonna hold you. Federally? I'm gonna probably do some Texas shit, man. Fuck licenses, nigga. Go strap the fuck up.
Open?
Go
Open
strap
carry?
the fuck up.
I
feel
that.
like New York is way too stringent with the gun law. Nah, nigga, go strap the fuck up, because niggas don't get it cracking in Texas and them states where all I gotta do is go to the store, grab something. I see yours, you see mine. That argument is done right there. We ain't gotta talk about it.
Like, well, because you really got to get to it at that point. We willing to die over this loaf of bread?
You
in
bump
Walmart?
you bump me in the club. Nah, nigga.
I'm really ready. Are we really both ready to die? Like, if I have my gun, I might be ready to make you die. And, you know what I'm saying? But if you got one, you know what I'm saying? I might think
That's
twice.
all they do down there. We having a disagreement. You brandish your shit. I brandish my shit. All right, man. You know what? Let's talk about this another day.
Facts. I might think twice. But I mean, for me, that's one. That's one I would like. I would like to change that law. I think
maybe not necessarily change it, but like New York is way too stringent.
way too strict. And the crazy thing about it is, it's reciprocal in other states. So you can I could bring my gun in. I could bring my gun into certain states, but that state can't bring their gun back in
That's
ours,
what I'm saying. New York
which is crazy to me. But I mean, at the end of the day, I would definitely hope that they change that as well. There's not too many laws that I could think off the top of my head. One of them would definitely be the curfew on what time we close the motherfucking club, nigga.
That's not even a law though.
Yeah, it's a county. The county could dictate what time you stay open, especially the liquor store too.
Nah, but that's what I'm saying. Because you go downstate, the liquor store's open.
Nigga, if you go 30 minutes away in the G, shout out Jerry, shout out my boys in the G15, WAP, Rack, all y'all. If you go to the G, nigga, they open till midnight.
That's what I'm saying. That's not a state. That's like you said, it's a county thing.
That's a county thing. I'm changing that shit. I don't care where it's at. It's got to go, nigga. I'm trying to hit the liquor store at, you know what I'm saying, 4 in the morning if it's time to keep the party going. You feel me?
This nigga's a fucking alcoholic.
Yo, come on, man. Come on, man. I was just trying to have a little fun here, okay? That's all I'm saying. However, if I also had to be right, I'm going to tell you one thing I would change. If I live in United States, why the fuck I can't vote wherever I'm at? Why the fuck I got to come back to my county to come put my vote in? Make that make sense. I work in Syracuse. I'm still in United States. You got my name. Y'all got my social security. You probably got way more than that. I fucking vote and I'm gone. It don't matter where I'm at in the state.
I mean, I feel like with all the electronic and
they should be able to fucking pinpoint where I'm going from. If you got me registered in that state, why the fuck? My fault. If you got me,
it makes sense though.
You know what I'm saying? If you got me registered in that state, you know where I'm registered at. Just put my vote at that registration.
Yeah, but when it comes down to the electoral votes, it make a difference because you like if you go vote in motherfucking Nevada, nigga, and you from New York, now they gotta switch that shit all the way over here, and it fucks up the votes over there.
Speaking of the election, what do you think was the biggest downfall or the biggest difference in why people voted for Trump and not Kamala this
You talking politically or just my personal opinion?
Both.
Politically, I can't even fucking tell you. They both wasn't shit. So I ain't gonna hold you. There was nothing. So I'll say this. Politically, in order for her to have to won the election, she needed to be clear cut, no debate, and the best candidate. And she did not prove that. Like when Obama went up against the nigga, Obama was the clear best candidate, no questions asked. It's not even close. She did not make that apparent when in the race with her, or with him, excuse me. It wasn't apparent. It was everybody's, choose the lesser of two evils. No. You have to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you are the better fit for the country over this nigga. And I don't think she did that.
What do you say to the people that say that she probably
that's politically?
Let me ask you a question. What do you say to the people what do you say to somebody like me who says Donald Trump didn't do either of those? So what do you think he did better more than she did better?
He's been the president before.
Okay. So he's got the credibility?
Experience and credibility. He's been there before.
What do you say to the people that give him credit for the way the economy was, or did he inherit the economy?
I mean, that's your personal opinion. I can't. The numbers. There's no numbers to dictate who fixed the economy or who fucked it up. There's really no. Niggas could say, like you said, niggas could say it was Obama, and then when he came in, he inherited it, or they'd be like, no, when he came in, he made all those changes on the first week, and that's what did. There's no numbers to dictate that. But I will say on. Outside of politically, and this is my personal opinion, motherfuckers gonna be mad, motherfuckers gonna hate, they ain't gonna believe me, they ain't gonna agree with me, but I don't care. Bruh. This is America, okay? If you look at history, the white man always has had a leg up. Always.
You're contradicting the argument from earlier.
No. What argument from earlier?
When I was going to give you the
history. Talking about nepotism and shit?
When I was going to give you the history of it, you're making my
point. No. You didn't even let me finish.
My bad. My bad.
Yeah.
Just wanted to let you know.
So, boom. The white man has always had a leg up. You feel what I'm saying? And then we just so happen to be in an era of the generation where we got to see it. Again, this is my personal opinion, my personal viewpoint on it. It was like, all right, we done let all these white men fuck America up. It's time to give the nigga a chance. He's the clear best candidate. It is time to give the nigga a chance. Because think about it. Again, so boom. With that being said, we gave the nigga a chance. A black man was the president. We gave you niggas a chance. And the nigga had he had 2 runs at the shit. Mm-hmm. We gave you niggas a chance. After that, what happened? The white girl was like, oh shit, they let niggas ride. Let me step in. America said, hold up now, white lady. We let the nigga go. We ain't letting females go. And the white lady tried first and failed. So you think that we gave the nigga a shot. White lady came up and was like, oh shit, they giving motherfuckers that ain't usually up there shots. My picture ain't gonna look like the rest of these motherfuckers in the line. And they didn't let her rock. So then they went back to the white man, whatever. Then the next outlier to come in is a black woman? You think the world is ready for that? No.
The first thing that was said to me was that as well too.
We didn't let the white lady rock. You thought we was gonna let the nigga bitch rock? No.
This nigga is crazy.
No. And against the white man that she's going against.
I want you to know that about
my name is not Raymond. Stop playing.
That's right.
Against the white man that she's going against, who he speak what's on his mind. He say the shit that motherfuckers want to say and scared to say, and he up there talking his shit. You thought they was gonna let this black lady win over him?
I think honestly though, if I'm being real with you though, bro, it was our best chance to get her in, to get one in. I'm gonna tell you right now.
To get a black lady in?
I'm gonna tell you why it was.
A white lady gonna get it before a black lady.
Let me finish. It was our best chance to get any lady in right there. I'm gonna tell you why.
Look, nigga, it goes white man.
Let me finish, man. Let me finish.
Men run the world.
Let me finish.
White men run the world, really. It's white men.
Just gave you a whole
then
5
a black
minutes.
man. Then it's gonna be a white lady, and then they might let the sister ride. But until then, nah, bro. It just, in my opinion, it wasn't gonna happen.
All right, thanks. Let me finish, please. So what I am saying is it was our best chance for multiple reasons. One, because you have Donald Trump, who I don't think was, even though I don't think he was the best candidate for the Republicans, and he had weaknesses. Two, the timing in which she got the election, she got kind of somewhat of a sympathy vote with Biden dropping out late. things of that nature as well too. So I think things could have turned that way as well too. However, you could look at that as an advantage or a disadvantage. I think 3 is what you stated exactly. I don't think the world was necessarily ready for a woman, not and also more importantly, an African American woman. But let me say this to the world: one, and let me say this to the world, and more so the people that I talked to personally that stated that they weren't voting for anything like that. This is just quick. Just think about what you're doing at the end of the day. The things that you held her to, you ain't hold that white man to. The things that were put in front of your face that were dangled like a carrot, pause, that you took were so much more minuscule and bottom of the barrel type things to give a vote for compared to what she was saying. Granted, there was inconsistencies and things that she stated, inconsistencies in ways that she spoke to certain people that were in front of her. She would say and be who she was in front of. I'll give you that. But that's what politicians do at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. Politicians go in front of your face to tell you what you want to hear in order to get your vote. It's up to you to believe what they're giving you or not believe what they're giving you. Mm-hmm. Donald Trump gave you rapper after rapper after rapper after rapper. Pulled people out of jail. Granted, I'm happy some of them is out. We need to, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy that some of us got out because they do it all the time. We was just talking about cronyism. If I'm in a place of power and I'm able to pardon some people that I want to pardon, God damn it, I hope it's us because we the most incarcerated motherfuckers anyway in the first place. So I agree with that. But I'm also saying that shouldn't be the only and sole reason why you vote for a person. I am also the same person who says because the other side does it, you should if you ain't got nothing else to vote for, it's okay to go over there and vote because she black. But my one thing is to hold him to a lesser standard than an African-American woman for nonetheless that looks like the mothers that raised us. It's just confusing to me. She didn't say anything disrespectful. I think she had more answers and more substance, even though there wasn't a lot in either argument. There was more substance and things that made more sense, and she answered some more questions than Donald did in all debates and pertaining to even remotely having a plan on what she wanted to do going forward. What you're about to see for the next 4 years, for me personally, I believe is a puppet. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be the people in the background controlling the things he gave him money to. My man already told me it's only been what? He got elected. Elon Musk already made what? 20 billion?
Yeah, Elon Musk he sponsored Trump campaign, 120 million put into the campaign. As soon as he was elected, stocks went up. My man made $20 billion.
He ain't even back in office yet, back in his seat. So if y'all can't read between the lines, I don't know what else to tell y'all, right? But for those of you who thought that these COVID checks is coming back and he just gonna be giving us money, which I hope, shit, I'll take the dollars. Give us the money. Shit, I ain't never gonna turn it down. I ain't mad at that either. But I highly doubt it. So y'all deal with the decisions that's made. However, moving on from there, and in closing, as I'm sitting here looking at the world and looking at, you know what I'm saying, I'm an avid true crime watcher, right? Watch all that shit. I wanted to ask you a question. What do you think it is that makes white people kill? Like for me,
make them kill?
Yeah, because like, you know, when I'm watching and when you look at the news, and I know this is an old argument, so I'm not gonna stay here long, but this just bugs me out. It's like we be in the hood, it's like, oh, somebody shot at me. We shoot for, don't get me wrong, they kill for senseless, all killing is senseless. Let me not sit here and say one is worse than the other. But what I am saying is, when I'm watching these shows, it's like Lil Johnny, it's like, I'll even give you a better example. The Penguin killed his 2 brothers. That's wicked. Spoiler alert. Went and played hide and go seek. Went down in the drain. Put his 2 brothers in the drain. They knew he couldn't go down there because he had a limp leg. He locks them into the drain. Drain ends up flooding. Boys end up dying. He goes back to the house. Never knows. When he goes back to the house, his mother finds the flashlight, so she knows that he was with him and knows that he would ever. All right. It's shit like that these motherfuckers kill for. What?
I mean,
It's like
the way you explained it. I don't know whether that was accidental or not.
it wasn't accidental.
So it was deliberate.
It was deliberate. He knew they was down there. It was flooding. He locked it. The only you had to lock it from the outside. There you can see it.
Why he bodied them though? Like what they
he simply just wanted his mother to himself. So my thing is, gang. My question remains. Then you watch true crime shit. They get killed for insurance money. I had seen one in Seneca Falls. Dude dropped the car on his son for some insurance money.
Oh shit!
Like it's wild. Like why? And here's my thing about it. You see all of the joints on TV. Oh, gunshots in such and such part of the hood. Rapper going on a Rico. Such and such doing that. I gotta watch a documentary from somebody getting bodied 3 weeks ago on TV to let me know that white people do crazier shit than we do. Hillbillies be...
I can't give you an answer to why white people kill. I think everybody has their reason. I don't, like you said, I'm not gonna say that there's no real reason to kill somebody, because I mean, if you doing some violating shit to my wife or my kids, yeah, you out of here, buddy.
I'm not gonna say that either. What I am gonna tell you is this though: stop acting like we the motherfucking animals, okay? You niggas be doing the sheistiest shit and sheistier shit to your own kind, motherfucker. Okay? I know this is random, but let me get my random shit off.
Nah, I don't disagree.
You know what I'm saying? You got Italians talking about, oh, the niggas that they're never loyal, you can't trust them, da. But then y'all just body your best friend you knew since you was 12 simply because the man upstairs who you giving 25% to said you got to.
Yeah, but 9 times out of 10, your man doing some shit in them situations. Your
man
that you doing some shit that you don't know about.
You know how many documentaries I seen and they just looked at the nigga and said, "Oh, he's got to go." Niggas woke up one morning and said, "Hey, you know what? I don't like how you moving. You gotta go." And then he's out of here. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Now, what I'm saying is, yes, there's no reason to kill whatsoever. But I just want y'all to know, you hillbillies are not exempt, okay? You're not exempt from the fuck shit and the fucking savagery that you
I mean, if we looking at historically, it's a lot of like serial killings. Majority of you motherfuckers is of the white variety.
Hillbillies. Okay? You had Jeffrey Dahmer out here making knuckle sandwiches, literally.
Nasty work.
The nigga was out here feeding his next door neighbor liverwursts, real liver. Okay? The nigga was making kneecap stew. All right? I need y'all.
Nigga, I watched that documentary. All the bodies they found in that nigga's apartment and nobody knew about it is crazy.
And he was killing us. Then crazy. You got Teddy, not Teddy Pendergrass. Listen, there's two different things. There's Teddy Pendergrass, the motherfucker that sang, and then there's Teddy Pen they ass down. That was Teddy. It was Ted Bundy. That nigga was wilding, okay? And y'all over here talking about us.
Who the nigga in the bunny rabbit suit? Is that real?
Time out. I don't know about you talking about John Wayne Gacy.
Oh, yeah. Was he was like doing the parties and
clown.
Shit.
He was doing the clown man, John Wayne Gacy. That was the one. You ever seen Halloween H2O? Mm-hmm. Remember when the clown is walking out and they walking in? That's who they trying to portray. They trying to portray John Wayne Gacy.
That's crazy.
First off, they crazy. Y'all just be waking up one day. However, sick shit. Sam Little, they say is one of the most prolific serial killers ever. He's an ill nigga. Watch that documentary.
Prolific serial killer.
This boy got like he got crazy. His number's crazy. But then I just seen this other one. This dude was the most serial arsonist in like the DMV in the DC area. Nigga set like 350 fires. The nigga was insane, son. They ain't catch him since like, it was like, he had like 350 fires, mad bodies. Shit was crazy, bro. Yes, I'm not a killer. I just like true crime. It's interesting. Like to see how crazy y'all is. But I just want y'all to know. Those you crazy motherfuckers? Hillbillies. Got anything, any last words to say?
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm a little taken back by all this true crime shit that you be watching. That's like, to me, shit that females be doing, watching all them How to Get Away with Murders and shit. Now you sitting over here telling me you know all this shit.
All this shit. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I watch Snap so I can see you motherfuckers coming. You bitches, when you try to kill me, I'ma know. Okay? Because I be watching Snap. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna talk about you when we get off here.
I know. You know what I'm saying? He ain't talking about shit. Holla at us, you know what I'm saying? It was another episode of What's the Status? Travis, thank you to my man Ray for pulling up. He will be here again, whether the nigga says he likes to or not. You know what I'm saying? He's under a contract
This
of
nigga not paying me.
he's under a
Stop letting him
contract
lie to me.
of
He not paying me.
$0.00 and $3.99. Like to hear that? That's what we're doing today. But holla at your boys, you heard?